In tonight's Buddy Check 3 report, breast cancer is the most common cancer diagnosed among U.S. women and is the second leading cause of death from cancer among women. At WSAV, our breast health program has one focus: saving lives. Our inaugural Buddy Check 3 Mammography Day event is still going on in Bluffton. So let's check in now with WSAV's Tina Taya Shaw. She shares the amazing story of a local breast cancer survivor.
Good evening, Ben. Hello to you, everyone. I have to tell you, this has been such an incredible day here at the Bluffton campus of St. Joseph's Candler. We had 20 women to get a mammogram on this huge mammography bus, and it's wrapped up now. But what I want to tell you is that they're all so thankful. I can't even begin to share the stories of these women coming up and hugging my neck and saying thank you to WSAV, thank you to St. Joseph's Candler. And from all of us, we're very thankful because we're able to get this message out and help save lives. That is what Buddy Check 3 is all about. Right now, we want you to sit back, relax, and watch this story from a survivor who will certainly, in my mind, change your heart about getting your mammograms.
The year I was diagnosed with was the end of 2005, and so 2006 was my surgery. And then after I moved to the Lowcountry, in 2014, I had another lump. My daughter was very brave throughout all of it. It was a very emotional time for a 15-year-old. It was very strange. Nobody really understood what was going on. As it turned out, it recurred in my pectoral muscle. It was the same cancer. It was not metastasized. But this time, again, we'll start with the lumpectomy. Couldn't get a clear margin. They had to remove the whole pectoral muscle this time. So this time, Dr. Thomas's recommendation was that I do have the chemotherapy and the radiation. And I was absolutely terrified to start chemotherapy. I had heard so many horror stories. And I have to say, it was okay. It was more than okay. Dr. Thomas was a great encouragement, and his staff. They were so fabulous. Any question I ever had, they always would answer the phone and answer anything I needed them to. Dr. Thomas said, do not go to the movie theater. Be very careful. Make sure you wash all your fruits and vegetables, because of course your immune system is compromised when you're having chemotherapy and radiation. I did everything they told me to do, and I was not sick one single day. So for anyone facing chemotherapy, I will tell you, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I had a very good friend who held my hand when my doctor was shaving my head when my hair started to fall out after chemotherapy. And I'll remember that forever. And to me, that's a buddy check.
All right, everybody, right now we are inside the mobile mammography van. And many of you may be wondering what it looks like, so we want to give you a quick tour. Scott Melee, my photojournalist, is walking behind me to give you this quick tour of the mammography van. And what you see right here is top-of-the-line, high-tech 3D machine for those mammograms. And I'm going to bring in right now Kimberly Dowdell. She can tell you much better than I can. She is the mammography technician. You've been here, gosh, Kimberly, I feel like I've talked to you over the last 10 to 15 years.
It's been 21 years that I've been here. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, Kimberly, and our audience watching right now, what happens when a woman comes on the mobile mammography bus to get their mammogram, and how long it takes?
Roughly it takes about, between doing your paperwork and doing the mammogram, about 30 minutes. Yes. When she comes on, she has paperwork that she has to fill out, insurance information. But then when she comes back here to me, I do a history of her, of herself, and she gives me pertinent information about her history, her breast history. We do the mammogram. Then she's done. After that, they're read, they're sent to her. She gets a letter in the mail, and it goes to her doctor.
Okay, and you've been here for 21 years. So many success stories also, because we know that early detection is key, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's very important. Things can change from one year to the next, so it's important not to skip your mammogram. Yes.
Kimberly Dowdell, we appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. And listen, everyone, we want to thank you once again for hanging with us all day. We've been here since 11 o'clock. 20 women got their mammograms today. That is huge. We look forward to working closely with all women, and of course men can get breast cancer too. We want to work with you as well. To join our Buddy Check 3 program, go to WSAV.com/BuddyCheck3. Tina Tyus Shaw reporting live from the mammography van right here on the campus of St. Joseph's Candler in Bluffton.